Well, alrighty, folks. So, 2 cups of short grain rice. Now, that could be anything from sushi rice to arborio rice, calrose rice, the short grain, not basmati or jasmine rice. Although some people say you can do it with that. I just haven't tried. I usually use sushi rice for it because it's really, really good. Sugar to taste. Vanilla extract or vanilla paste is fine. Sea salt, pinch of sea salt, just to bring out the flavors. Pinch of cinnamon, teaspoon of nutmeg, and some plant-based milk. It doesn't really matter which plant it comes from. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start off by adding our rice in. Now we're actually gonna boil this in the milk. Now the amount of milk you wanna boil this in is that much above the rice. Yeah, about 1 inch. Now I've let the rice soak a bit. That'll do. Medium flame. Now I suggest you let this soak. Let the rice soak before cooking it because it just speeds up the process a little bit. Now we just let it do its thing. The moment it starts bubbling a little bit, you can see that it's cooking. You know you're getting ready to add in the rest of the spices. Now you may be wondering where I've been all this time. So I recently started a job which is 5 days in the office. Now on top of that, I've just had another baby boy and I just don't have the capacity to do it at the moment. So I'm going to try and keep this up for as long as I can because I do enjoy these things and you know, the food that I make is pretty damn good. It is pretty good food. So it's nice to share it with you. And yeah, that's about it. Let's have a look. Okay, so 5 minutes or so have passed. Starting to bubble up. Just gonna go in with a teaspoon of nutmeg. They say that 1 entire nutmeg can kill you if you eat it. There's toxins in there or something, I don't know. So I've heard. Write in the comments down below if that's true. It's what my mum used to say to me as a kid, so maybe she was just trying to keep me out the spice cupboard. Okay, now I'm going in with my vanilla bean paste. I'm going in, I like mine really vanilla-y, so I'm going in with 2. Have it large, son. Now it's starting to thicken up. Make sure you taste it. Some like it al dente, I like mine stodgy. Really, really easy to bite through, as if fresh out of a can. Okay, getting there now. Sugar. I'm going to start off with 4 teaspoons. Heaped teaspoons. Right, when it gets to this stage, I'm lowering the flame because I don't want the crusty bit at the bottom. Okay, as the milk's starting to reduce now, I can see that the texture's still not ready yet. I'm going to add some more milk. And that's just going to keep things from burning. And this is basically the consistency that I want. Just a little bit thicker than that. A wet risotto. Back in a bit. Okay, a few minutes have passed, that's been simmering. At this stage, I'm just going to add some salt. Now, this is just to bring out the flavours of everything. You don't need a lot. Just enough to pronounce all the flavours and spices in there. And then we just let it sit for a bit. Okay, folks, so as time's gone on and the milk's gone down, about 10 minutes have passed since I started this. I've emptied literally the milk, there's nothing left in there. So, for the 2 cups of rice, it ends up at, in total, 1 litre of milk. Just make sure you keep stirring that. Don't forget, as it cools down, it will thicken as well. And that should be good to go. Just monitor that. Just keep tasting it. You'll know when it's ready by the texture of the rice that you want. Once it's ready, I'm going to transfer it to a bowl, a big bowl, and then serve it up. Okay, so when it gets to this stage, cling film. I know a lot of you don't like single-use plastic, neither do I, but I do reuse this multiple times. So as long as it's not too dirty, I'll try and use it for additional things. Now the reason I'm covering this is because I don't want all the liquids to just evaporate. I want to keep it moist in there. Ta-da! Right, so sprinkled some cinnamon on top. I've got my Saint-Dalfour strawberry jam on there. Absolutely beautiful. Folks, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. Give it a subscribe, leave a comment down below, tell me how awesome you are, so then I know how awesome I am for bringing this awesomeness to you and bringing out the awesomeness in you. Ciao for now, have a good day. See you on the next one.